The Baltimore Orioles, I don't even know what to say about these injuries, man. Like, I look at these pitching injuries they've been dealing with, and I'm just like, well, damn. How many more can they take? They lose left-hander John Means to elbow soreness, which they later found out he needed Tommy John. So that's one victim down for the Orioles. Then, a couple weeks later, Taylor Wells goes down with Tommy John after making some big league starts. And you're just like, when will it end for the Baltimore Orioles? And then less than a week ago, Kyle Braddish, he goes down with Tommy John. That's 3 Tommy John surgeries in less than 3 months. If you're Mike Elias right now, you got to be going, how the hell do I plug this hole? You know, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, putting lipstick on a pig, trying to fix whatever's going to happen here. These are 3 prominent starting pitchers that we could have really relied on because Grayson Rodriguez is really young. And then they went out and they traded for Corbin Burnes. So you're like, damn, this Orioles staff is about to look filthy. They're going to be tough to beat because they have power stuff. They're all relatively young and they all can give you innings. Now you look at it, that's 3 guys down for the season with Tommy John surgery. And that's not even counting Felix Batiste is going to be down. He's going to miss all of this season with Tommy John after undergoing it late at the end of last season. They have one of the best farm systems in baseball, so they can replenish this. But how many holes can you fill realistically? How many starting pitchers can you go out and get at the deadline that are going to fill these holes? You could talk about Jesus Luzardo from the Marlins. You could talk about Paul Blackburn from the Oakland A's. You can talk about all these lists of names that they can go get potentially at the deadline to fill some holes. They also need to do something with the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell's not the guy you want closing games in October. So this injury, or these injuries rather, make it harder for the Orioles to have a grand plan of what they want to do moving forward. They need a veteran in the lineup, preferably a guy like Tommy Pham, preferably a guy that's been to the postseason that knows what it's like. Mike Elias has his job cut out for him. He has some work to do, the Orioles general manager. I would propose this radical idea. Maybe the easiest thing for him to do moving forward is to trade Corbin Burnes, because you can recoup some of your young assets back. You could give these young kids time to heal, to get ready for next season or sometime early in 2026. You don't have the pressure of having to pay Corbin Burnes an exorbitant amount of money when you don't feel like you're close to winning a championship. And also, what you can do is you can tell Corbin Burnes, like, if you really like it here, David Rubenstein, our new owner, has plenty of money. You can always come back to Baltimore. There's a spot open for you. But the Orioles, to me, have to start looking towards the future, especially if this season feels like it's already on the cusp of not meeting their expectations in terms of winning a World Series. Next season, you start afresh, you start anew, and the 2025-2026 Baltimore Orioles are legit World Series title contenders.